We can see them.
Coming up on the right and left hand side, we do have a variety of birds, so we will get a better look once this bus moves.
Look, Mommy, baby gooses. They're so cute. I love birds. I love birds. That's Lena. How on that side? I don't see the llama. A stork. That's the new bird.
Coming up on the right hand side, the large white and black birds you see are the European white stork. They do return to the same nesting site year after year. They are known to bring good luck, as well as they are known for the delivery of babies. On the left hand side, the large brown birds you see are the Egyptian geese. They are noted by their striking white wing feathers, chocolate brown eye patches, and bronze green neck rings. Also on the right hand side, we do have a Canadian goose with her babies. Baby Canadian geese are called goslings.
Aww, they're so cute. They are so cute. Look at the cow. Look at the flamingo. Look at the buffalo.
Coming up on the right hand side, we have two more European white storks, and you can see that they're building their nest at the base of that
There's
tree.
my friend Lena.
The European white stork's nest can reach several thousand pounds,
There's my
and is
friend
usually destroyed by
Lena.
winds.
Hola, Lena. Are we friends? Yes.
On the left hand side, we do have a llama, and we have some more llamas coming up on the right hand side. Llamas were first domesticated by the ancient Incan civilization a few thousand years ago and have been long used as pack animals. The llama is a South American relative of the camel, though as you can see they do not have a hump. Llamas are known for hissing and kicking and spitting when they are mad. A herd of llamas consists of a few females with one male, however there are leaderless herds of male up to 200 strong. Unfortunately, due to the destruction of their habitat, the wild llama has become part of the endangered animals list.
That's Lena. Because Lena keeps friends. That's a rhino.
Yeah, birds live a mountain and they depend on each other. This is what we talk about the carbon food and they live in an ecosystem. So everybody depends on everybody.
The birds on the right hand side that kind of look like they're having a bad hair day are the East African crown crane, and they are known for their unique bobbing dance, which they use their entire bodies to perform. This dance is performed for both courtship and for enjoyment. Also on the right hand side, the cows that you see are the Watusi cattle. The Watusi cattle come in a variety of colors and can be both spotted and solid color, as you can see here today. We do have quite a few babies which were born here at the park this year. Originating in Eastern Africa, these medium-sized cows with large and impressive horns are a definite showstopper amongst the bovine kingdom. The ancestry of the Watusi can be traced back more than 6,000 years, making them one of the oldest breeds of cattle in the world. These stately animals possess the largest and most dramatic horns of any breed of cattle. These horns are actually used as a natural cooling system, similar to the radiator found in vehicles. Blood circulates through the horns to disperse the heat and cools down the blood before it returns to the body, thus helping regulate the animal's body temperature. The Watusi also have an extremely long and rope-like tail, which proves to be very useful for swatting insects. cheetahs, those are lions, but we are coming up on our cheetah breeding compound on the left-hand side. And if you look really closely, you might be able to spot some. There is one here by the fence.
See the cheetah there, Elijah? Two!
We have another cheetah coming up on the left-hand side. There has only been a limited success in the captive breeding of this rare species, and African Lion Safari is proud to say that over 40 cheetahs have been born at the park since 2001. One of the animals that are fastest appearing from this changing earth is the cheetah. The cheetah is truly a rare and endangered species. For many years, they were hunted for their beautiful coat and therefore began to disappear from the wild. Man also destroyed many of the areas which the cheetahs lived, along with their food supply. Once ranging throughout Africa, the Middle East, and India, they are now found in Eastern and Southern Africa. There are only an estimated 9,000 to 12,000 cheetahs left in the world. A fun fact, the cheetah can run up to 100 kilometers per hour, making them the fastest ground animal on Earth. We are now entering our second game reserve, the Simba Lion Country. And in this reserve, you will be introduced to our pride of lions. The lions you'll be viewing today consist of both related cats which were born here at the park, as well as unrelated cats which were acquired from other zoological institutions. It's very important for zoos to work together by exchanging animals, which promotes genetic diversity. Guys, look to the left, look to the left. Look to the left.
There's two lions sleeping together.
If you guys look to the right-hand side, you can see our dominant male, and you will notice he is the one with the large mane. It is only the male lion which grows the mane, and it begins to grow at 15 months of age and is completely grown by the time the animal is 5 years old. The mane acts as protection to the head and neck region when fighting with other cats or prey.
Those are female.
Lions are very gregarious creatures, but they're social animals, living in prides of 5 to 20 members. Each pride consists of males and females and cubs of various ages. Lions are the only members of the large cat family, which is a family of
Look over there, there's another one.
He's gonna eat a
female. A female. The other two,
all of the feeding animals you see here today are all carnivores, and they are fed 2 to 6 pounds of meat each day, which is supplemented with the proper nutrition and vitamins.
No, there's 5. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. No, we're talking about that. Oh, look at Lisa.
We're studying lions for their research. You know this is the first I've seen them so active. Don't be scared.
Alright guys, look to the right and left hand side.
Right.
Alright guys, if everyone can please sit down, we are going to go to the next section.
Sit down, Rayon. Good job.
Hey, everybody, sit down. Guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next time, I want to go beside him and take a picture. I'm touching here like this. And Mr. Fisher will be happy because that's the lion's lunch.
We are now entering our third game reserve, the Timbavati Lion Country. And in this reserve, we are proud to introduce you to our rare white lions. Alright, everybody sit down. We are going to come to them. They're going to be soon, I promise. You guys are a very excited group. That's great.
Wait until the bus stop, you stay. Whoa!
Look up there.
All right. Okay. Alright, let us go take a picture with the white lion.
Don't lean on the glass.
So pretty. Oh dear.
Yes, so we do have our dominant male lion on the right-hand side, and his name is Feta.
Your little brother is gonna come and see. Look at the white one.
Does anybody have any questions about the animals? You guys are very loud, so I don't want to talk over you. Okay, okay, just spit them out.
Why are they white? That's an important.
Why are they white? That is a very good question. So their color is actually due to a genetic condition called leucism, and their white coat is a result of a genetic mutation or chinchilla mutation.
Look at that one, look at that one! Are those cups? Are those cups?
I don't know. Yeah.
They're playing.
Let's take it off and try again.
Get up, get up, get up, get up!
I'm trying to get Jasmine. Alisa! You know what? Hold her, please.
Come.
Are you okay, Madison?
What about you?
I'm sorry.
Alisa, what?
So we don't have any cubs that were born this year, but the smaller lions you see were born last year or the year before. So you can see just how quickly they grow. They're already very, very big.
Wow, the light light.
I think they're liking the rain a little bit more than we are. Seems like they're having some fun.
I saw a dog.
Alright guys, if everyone could sit down, we are going to move into the next section. You guys may have noticed we do have a lot of zebra stripe trucks, and these zebra stripe trucks have game wardens in them. The game warden's job is partly to make sure that the animals behave themselves, but also making sure that the visitors to the park behave themselves as well. And over on the right hand side we have our lion compound, and this is where our lions are housed at night. Usually around 6 to 6:30 the lions know it's time to head for home, and the zebra stripe trucks will herd them closer, and a draw rope is attached to the door. The area that we are driving through now is called No Man's Land, and you won't see any exotic birds or animals in this section. It actually acts as a natural barrier between our lions and the rest of our reserves.
Wait, this is fun.
We are now entering our fourth reserve, the Wanky Bushland Trail, and we do have a troop of savanna baboons in this reserve. You will notice there is a road that goes off to the left-hand side. This is designed for anyone who does not wish to go through this section, as the baboons do tend to like taking souvenirs from cars as well as leaving some of their own.
I know them the Where's the baboons?
There are some baby geese coming up on the right-hand side.
Oh, so cute! Oh, mommy, they're so cute! I love the baby goose because they're so cute! Oh my. Mom, where's the baboons? My bum's red and brown. He's on the baboon. I see a baboon. My bum.
A baboon. B-A-B-O-N.
A baboon. Where?
On the other side. When the bus stops, you're gonna see.
Yeah, if you guys look to the right-hand side, there are quite a few against the gate. They don't really like this weather, so they're probably hiding.
Whoa! There's one right there! There's one right there!
Baboons are found throughout Africa and in the southern parts of Asia. They have a very interesting social organization which does begin at birth. Each baboon has his or her place within the structure. Females inherit ranking from their mothers, and the male's ranking is open to challenge. If a lower ranking baboon attempts to take food before a higher ranking member, they will be punished by tail biting accompanied by screeching. Older baboons are afraid or at least very respectful of their leader. An average adult baboon weighs up to 88 pounds and has been known to live up to 20 years of age. Female baboons typically give birth every other year, usually to a single infant after a 6-month gestation period. When baby baboons are first born, they weigh approximately half a pound. Their fur is black and they have bright red faces and ears. For the first month of their life, the baby stays in very close contact with their mother. They will cling to the mother's underside, as this is the best position for nursing.
There's a baboon pool!
When the mother travels, she will actually hold on to the baby with one hand as they place to her underside. By the time the baby is 5 to 6 weeks old, it will then ride on its mother's back using its arms and legs to hold on tight. After a few months, it then rides on its mother's back, sitting upright. And once the baby baboon reaches 4 to 6 months of age, it will then venture away from its mother to spend most of its time playing with other young baboons.
Look lots there against the gate. See that?
My tent.
See that? But they're there, near to the gate.
Huh? The baboons.
They're hiding from the rain.
Where is that? There's 4. 1, 2. There's 2 more there. Where is 2 more there? Their butts.
They're all hiding there. See that?
Come back here.
See they're hiding there? The baboons are hiding from the rain.
Gotta get my ball. Gotta get my ball. Look at my ball. Look at my ball. My ball is red and brown. Look at me. I'm a good baboon. You help me find my ball.
Yeah, on the rocks. They camouflage so well.
My ball is red brown. You help.
It's so tight, even though she's a lot of these. The rain didn't stop us. Is there a heater in the massive heater?
Is it cold? I'm just worried if I turn the heat on, it's gonna get foggier.
No, but think about it. In your car, when you turn on the heater, it has to be fog. But I'm surprised though, honestly, that these buses don't have defogger.
Like,
Especially for the windows. That's the purpose of it.
some of them do, but this one I can't. Like, don't see anything.
Look, one right.
So I'm not allowed to touch it. Except for these ones. Alright, everybody, if everyone could just sit down, we're gonna go to the next section.
Is that Miss Bat's bus? No? Okay.
They're in front of us.
I was gonna fall off. Hey,
Can you guys sit down, please? Yes, do you have a question?
Yeah.
Did you have a question?
gotta get my phone. My phone. Hey, why the canal is running away?
Why do they do what? Why do they play around so much? Why do you play around so much? Because it's fun, exactly. Yes? What do they eat? Baboons like to eat roots and leaves, a lot of vegetation, but they can also eat small animals such as birds and mice, and they also really like insects.
You don't eat bugs. Ew. I'm gonna get outfit.
Sorry about that.
What is that?
Sorry about that.
Ostrich! Ostrich right there!
Next to the
Where?
zebra truck.
I haven't seen one. I don't see it.
Oh, I see there, yeah.
There's two ostriches. There they are.
You guys need to get back.
Where's the ostrich?
That's I'm a giraffe.
Look at
The
the
bus
geese.
won't move until you sit. All of you. Okay.
Come.
Giraffe.
That's it. You can see the ostrich. No, you cannot eat them.
Alright, so coming up on the right hand side, we have two ostriches. Ostriches are the largest living flightless birds, and although they cannot fly, they do possess very strong legs, enabling them to run at speeds of 7
Where's the
kilometers per
babies?
hour, which they can actually maintain for half an hour without
Where's the
showing signs of
babies?
fatigue. Some fun facts about their ostrich is one, their brain is about the size of their eyeball.
Oh no!
Another fun fact about the ostrich is that one ostrich egg weighs approximately the weight of 30 chicken eggs.
Oh no! Baby ostrich has lost her mommy.
Over there. Right there. Over there.
We have on the right hand side the brown ducks are both looking like animals with the barbary.
Look at the goats. Look at the goats there.
Mom, over here. Mom, I wonder where the ostriches are. Right there. Right there. Look. Right there. See those rabbits? Where's the giraffe?
You'll see that now.
Oscar, get down from here.
Can do your research on
Oscar, put those eggs back in the nest. You need to stop. You need to get these stuff to
Look at animals.
Alright, so on the right hand side we have the white-bearded wildebeest as well as the white rhinoceros. Yes. Okay, so those gray animals before the rhinos are white-bearded wildebeest. And then the rhinoceroses. What do what eat? All of the animals in this section are vegetarian, so they only eat veggies, so they eat mainly grass and leaves, basically anything they can get their hands on. Yes. Pardon?
Yes, they do. They are the one with the bees.
Why do rhinos have horns? Rhinos have horns for protection.
But the elephants all around the town.
And what else would they eat if they didn't eat grass?
Something.
Meat? their bodies aren't designed to be eaten. Some of them are designed to be veterinarian.
Mark one difference.
Why do zebras have stripes? I will tell you about that once we get to the zebras. How about that, okay? We are coming up on some zebras.
Oh, it's a wildebeest.
Zebra! Oh, there's Zoe! Look, there's Zoe. Not that kind of Zoe. Zoe has.
Look at that one, it's big. Did you see that?
What?
Wow, that's a big rhino.
What does the rhino eat?
The rhinos also eat a lot of grass.
They even eat, the zebras eat right? Look,
They eat
Mom!
grass and hay.
There's Gigi!
So on the right hand side, we have our
Gigi!
male rhinos.
Over here!
As well as our
Gigi!
zebras, and I did have a
Over
question
here!
as to why do zebras have their stripes? There's a lot of theories concerning this question, but the most common theory is that their stripes act like a Venetian blind.
It's
So the
Gigi,
black
her
stripes absorb the
sister.
heat from the sun, and the white stripes reflect their heat from the sun so that they can control their body
Look.
temperature because of
Look,
Africa is so
Mom!
hot.
There's Gigi!
Does that make sense?
No, it's rhino and zebra.
So the type of zebra
look,
we have here is
giraffe.
Grant zebra,
This?
and they're known for their stripes,
That's my
which are
friend
especially thicker in their
Gigi.
shoulders and their butt.
Gigi speaks.
Look there.
Gigi,
Enjoy the
Black
animal.
stripes absorb the heat
Gigi speaks
of the sun, and the white
Spanish.
stripes reflect the heat. Does that make sense?
There's so many cool animals here.
It's the best place ever.
It is. This is the best trip ever. I wish we could get out. Mommy. They wish we could get out. That would be dangerous. Like the It's really to look at the animals be in a tour bus, not outside.
Look at the giraffe.
There's so many giraffes.
Let's get to the giraffe.
Where are my spots? Where are my Help me find my
Yep.
It looks
Okay, one question at a time, please.
Why do giraffes have long necks? Oh,
Why do giraffes have
Gigi's
long
stopping.
necks? That is a very good question, and I do not know the exact answer. However, I know that giraffes do like to eat the leaves off of tall trees. And they do have a very long neck. Their neck actually makes up about half of their height. And because they have such a long neck, they have to have a really big heart. So their heart actually weighs about 24 pounds. And the reason it's so big is because they need it to be strong in order to pump the blood all the way up their neck and into their brain. Giraffes also eat vegetation. So all the animals you see in this section eat mostly grasses and leaves and anything that their caretakers provide for them. So we do have the Rothschild giraffe. That's the type of giraffe we have. And a fun fact about these guys is that each giraffe has their own unique set of spots. And also over there, the large brown antelopes you see are the elands, and they are the largest of the antelope
Or
species.
she's still on her way? Or she's still...
Yes.
Mommy!
Are there any more cats
Mommy,
coming up?
look!
No.
There's Gigi! Mama, look! There's Gigi the giraffe! I need to clean this part.
Why do the what
There's
have colors?
my
Yaks?
friends and I just saw yaks.
Section, the yak are in the next section.
What is the question?
What are what? No time. What's what?
Gigi can feed her young.
Go sit.
Look, mommy. There's Gigi. Oh, look, Gigi.
I'm good.
Gigi speaks Spanish.
Baby girl, but we can't see them.
Gigi. I thought Gigi did giraffe.
No, it's just a
What?
I thought Gigi did giraffe.
You saw a giraffe. It's not Gigi.
But Gigi's a giraffe.
Don't call animals names.
Y'all super. Give this up.
At the bottom. Very cool. You know the vegetable we had right now? We didn't
Those were Barbary sheep.
Barbara,
Wow, look, mommy.
We're closer to the giraffe now.
If you guys look to the right hand side, you can get a better look at the giraffe as well as the zebra.
We're so close. We could go closer. I wish we could touch it. Gigi is the giraffe. Mama, Gigi speaks Spanish. Nana, Mommy, Gigi speaks English.
No, they speak animal language.
What happened? What?
Oh, Gigi speaks animal language. Hola, Gigi. Hola means hello.
The elephants are not in the reserves.
And look,
No, we're not going to see the elephants in the huts.
she has one baby giraffe.
Well, not with me. If the teachers take you, then yes. But you're not going to see elephants.
Oh, look, Mommy. Gigi has two baby giraffes.
What do you mean the actual part?
Like the last. It's in the water.
Oh, the water park is not in the strip. So after you get off the bus, your teachers will...
Gigi's little.
Which Sumer. Come back and sit down. Because I thought I heard her answer that question. Why zebras have stripes? Is that a question you meant to do?
Mommy.
Okay, you'll see.
Mommy.
That's not a question.
Okay, everybody, if you could sit down, we're going to keep going.
That's.
You guys were asking about what giraffes
That's
eat. If you look to the left-hand side, there's a tall post with some
She
hay in
has
it.
two
And it's
little-
designed specifically for our giraffes.
Over there.
There will be one coming up on the right-hand side as well.
And there's one right here.
The giraffe eats from
Yes,
this
what is your
post.
question?
The
When
hay is in that post.
We do not have gorillas
Gigi
here.
eats hay that is in that post.
High up.
Look.
Not even when you go
I can
on
see the zebra car.
No, there are monkeys, but not gorillas. Yeah, if you go on the boat tour. Although it's very rainy, I'm going to assume the monkeys are hiding. Alright, so the watering hole in front of the bus now, and soon to be on our left-hand side, is where the rhinos in particular like to come and bathe during the heat of the day.
Right here. It's a
And we do have a greater blue,
Only
a
when
great
the
blue
bus
heron,
stops.
sorry. If you look to the left-hand side in the water, there's a great blue heron.
Yeah, look at her. And that's
We already passed it.
Aww.
If everyone could please sit down.
sit down.
Mom.
The bus is moving. You're not standing. Sit down. I'm
Mom.
going to sit down. Looking at the
I
legs.
love
Sit
Gigi,
down.
the giraffe, because she's my animal friend. Christmas, Christmas. The animals are helping such a friend.
question? What is the question?
You will see. Use your eyes. Use your eyes. You have to observe.
Yes, the back. We do have elephants in the park, however, they're not in the reserves. You can see the elephants 2 ways. We have our Elephants and Friends show, which you can go see. And you can also walk to the other side of the park and look at the elephants through Elephant Lookout. But if you look on the right-hand side, we have kangaroos.
Where's the kangaroo?
Which continent
Oh, look at
are
kangaroo
kangaroos
underneath there.
from?
Look there.
No, not Asia.
Kangaroo! It's a
No.
mama kangaroo!
No, Australia. Thank you very much, Marquand. We did point that out. Australia has a lot of marsupials and kangaroos are part of that.
Do you guys know what a marsupial is? Okay, so marsupials are, well, kangaroos and wallabies are both marsupials. And basically, they give birth a different way than most other animals. They actually produce an underdeveloped
They give
offspring, which is called a
birth to
joey,
their
and it is
young.
blind, hairless, and about the size of your thumbnail.
Mom,
When a
where's
joey
the
is born, it will
joey?
claw its way into the mother's pouch, which is actually where it will grow and develop for 9 months. So you know how kangaroos have pouches? That's where their baby grows.
In the pouches.
Joeys are always funny. They're funny. A kangaroo.
I find some kangaroos in Africa. Are there kangaroos in Africa? No.
They
Not.
slide it. Kangaroos are in Australia.
Alright guys, so coming up on the right hand side we have another rhino. But this rhino is different than the rhinos we saw in the last section. This rhino is called a greater one-horned rhino, also known as an Indian rhino, and they're the largest of the Asian rhino species. The one we have here, his name is Naboo.
Aww, it has no horns.
Here are the animals from different continents. This animal is from
India.
Asia or India.
So you will notice that Naboo is starting to grow his horns. On the greater one-horned rhinos, the males and females do possess these horns, but not newborns, and it begins to grow at about 6 years of age. So the difference between him and the rhinos we saw in the last section is that he has 1 horn, and the rhinos we saw in the last section have 2 horns.
One horn. I don't. It's in front. Oh.
And you will see that
But
Naboo
it's
has
so
quite a few skin
short.
folds, and this actually gives him the appearance of having a suit of armor.
Huh? That's the mommy fish. That's the mama rhino.
Oh, there's some more animals on the left.
Alright, so we are coming up on another kangaroo on the right-hand side. He's in Naboo's area. I'm not sure why.
Where is she?
Let it snuck out, but we do have another kangaroo, and he's looking right at us.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. Where's the pouch?
This is a red
Where's
kangaroo.
the mama kangaroo's pouch?
Under her belly.
Huh? Where's the joey?
Under her belly.
I have a question.
Yes, there is a question.
Why is the kangaroo red?
Why is the kangaroo red? I do not know the answer to this question.
Huh? Why is she on 4 legs?
I don't know when we're done. The tour.
However, not all kangaroos are red. We also have gray kangaroos.
Oh, look. Oh.
Alright, so coming up on the left-hand side, we have a type of ox called a yak. Someone did mention yaks to me. These are the yak. The yak grow to a height of approximately 6.5 feet and can weigh up to 2,200 pounds. The coat of the yak is thick and shaggy, as you can see, and this actually protects them during
There's a
snowstorms,
baby one.
enabling them to live in temperatures as low as minus 40 degrees.
Over there, the little
And the
white one.
small brown one you see, that is not a yak, that is actually a Himalayan tar.
Denise,
However, he
look at
does
the
hang out with the
baby.
yak. We like to think of the yak as his adoptive family.
It's a Himalayan something. It's not a baby. It's a different animal.
So why is it there?
Yak usually
Like
give
to
birth
hang out
every
with
other
them.
year to one calf, and this is because the young are dependent on their mothers for the first entire year. In times of danger, the yak will actually form a protective circle around their young with their horns facing outwards. Does anybody know the difference between horns and antlers? Alright, if you know the answer, raise your hand. Okay, the young girl in the red shirt and brown jacket. That is not the correct answer. Does anybody else have an idea as to the difference between horns and antlers? Nobody else? Yes. I see one hand raised at the back there. Yellow coat. Yes, you just turned around. Yellow sweater. Yellow and red sweater. Pardon, can you speak a little bit louder? They're stronger? Is that what you said? That is not the correct answer. I'll take one more idea. Okay, what's your idea?
Because horns are like harder than antlers.
No. Okay. So the difference between horns and antlers. Horns are grown throughout the entire animal's life. So when an animal has horns, they'll have the same horns for their entire life and they will continue to grow. However, antlers are shed annually. So antlers grow once a year and then they're shed at the end of the season, and then the next year they grow back another set of antlers.
They disappeared.
Does anybody remember which animal I said is the fastest animal? Wow, you guys are awesome. And I didn't tell you about this one, but I'm sure you can guess. What is the tallest land animal?
Giraffe.
Yes, the giraffe. Very good.
Look at the ducklings. Look at the baby ducklings.
Do you see them? Oh, they're so cute. Oh, the baby gooselings. Oh, they're so cute. I wish I picked up baby gooselings and say, good morning, baby gooselings. 100 of baby gooselings.
Alright, so coming up on the right hand side, we have quite an interesting looking animal. These are the takin.
You have
There are 4 subspecies of takin, and the ones we have here are the Szechuan takin. As a species, they are considered vulnerable, and like the giant panda, they are considered a national treasure to China. China actually has 2 reserves for the Szechuan takin, and they are fully protected by Chinese law. Their body is similar to that of a bison, their nose is similar to that of a moose's nose, and their tail is short and bushy like that of a bear.
Oh no!
Yes. No, we do not have pandas.
Look at the animal. Look there. Look there.
Alright guys, so if everyone can please take a seat, we are going to enter our last reserve, which does tend to be quite bumpy. We are entering our 7th and last reserve, the Americas, and in this reserve we will see the spotted fallow deer, the prairie bison, and the North American elk.
Dark Dungeon. Alex are Alex and Duck are Alex is Dutch and
Look here. Look at the animals coming up here. Look at the ducks. Look at the geese.
Can anybody take a guess at what animal this is? No, they're not llamas. No, they're not deer. Yes, these are the North American elk.
Oh.
The North American elk is actually the second largest member of the deer family. Can anybody guess what the largest member is?
That's an elk.
No.
Elk.
Of the deer family. Think of animals that are
This
similar
is
to that
an
of a
elk.
deer. We have them in Canada. Nope, they're really big. A moose. Who said moose?
Elk.
Very good. Whoever said
is an
moose, very
elk.
good. The moose is the largest member of the deer family.
Female ones.
This is from the deer family. It's
So
called
elk
an
do
elk.
have antlers. So I'm trying to find our male. If you notice antlers on any of them, those are the males. And they will be fully grown by the end of August, at which time they are shed. And then coming up also on the right-hand side, we have the markhor. The markhor are the largest member of the goat family.
Goat. In there. Don't do that.
Remember, Ellie said, don't.
Yes, what is the question? The elephants are not in the reserves. As I mentioned before, you can see them in Elephant and Friends or at Elephant Lookout.
I really like how Fatima is really thinking before she even asks the question. And I really like that.
Yes, you in the blue shirt.
No, Pacquiao. No, Pacquiao.
We do not have chimpanzees, no. We only have small monkeys.
Look.
Yes, you in the green shirt. We do not have hippos. Chances are, if you didn't see them already, you're not going to see them. We do have quite a few. Nope. Nope, that is our male elk. So you can see his antlers. Oh, he's giving you guys a show! Whoa! Round of applause for him! Nice job! I don't know what he's doing, but he's happy about something.
Yeah!
He's having the time of his life.
Maybe he's playing in the rain.
Yeah, I think he might like the rain. I don't like the rain, but good for him for liking it. That was awesome. I've never seen him do that.
Alice, sit properly.
Guys, sit! Down. Sit down, please.
Yes, on the right-hand side, we are coming up to our spotted fallow deer. Spotted fallow deer are small deer with spots, and they are native to Great Britain, as well as England, where they are often referred to as park deer.
Oh, my favorite animal.
As you can see, we can see their spots quite easily, and this is because it is summer.
They're
During
so
the summer, their
cute.
coat is very thin, and we can see their spots easily. However, in the winter, when they grow a thicker coat, they're very hard to see their spots.
Oh, Whitley.
It's a nice picture. You heard about it? Your mom lives in Manchester or what's wrong?
Yes, there's a question at the back. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you talk a little bit louder and pass the messages? Do we have snakes?
Maybe we do, but she can't see it.
We don't have snakes. They're sometimes seen on water safari, but I haven't seen any snakes yet, no.
If it was not raining, we would go on water safari. Can I go?
No, you can go. I don't think the boat's closed today. As long as it's not storming or really windy, the boat's always open. Trust me. It's not always fun.
Nobody likes me. Birds.
Look what's happening. Guys, look here.
Alright guys, so coming up on the right hand side, we have one of my favorite animals. The large, no reindeer. The large brown animals you see are the prairie bison. Yeah, we do have quite a few babies.
Oh my god, oh, it's a baby! That's so cute!
The prairie bison are a symbol of this continent's strength. At one time, there was an estimated 70 to 80 million bison roaming on North America. But bison herds are now found only in protected areas or captivity, where their domestication will ensure their survival and provide stock for future release programs. So the baby bison that you see, they have been born in the past few weeks.
Look at the baby bison.
Oh,
Do you see it? Look there. There. No, look there. In between there.
Yes, what is your question?
another one!
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh,
Why do they have what?
cute!
Alright,
One
so
of
you
you.
will notice that these guys look pretty rough. They are losing their winter coat right now.
Look
So
at
you
the
can see that they're
baby.
quite patchy, and that's because they're losing their hair. And if you see a lot of dirt on them, it's because they like to roll in the dirt because that helps remove the excess hair. And the dirt actually acts as protection to the skin and protects their skin
Yeah,
from
look
biting
at-
insects.
These are the bison.
Here, they're crossing.
Bison.
Yes, you in the blue?
Look, they're on the road.
No, you don't have a question.
Oh,
They're running. It's also running. They're running away.
If you have a blue one,
Why do they have like, why do they have
exactly where they're probably to protect themselves. Those animals have horns to protect
sit it.
Yeah, don't kill deer.
Okay, Leanne, huh?
Alright everyone, so we are going to exit the reserve now. If everyone could please sit down.
Sit
It's going to
down.
get really, really, really bumpy.
Should have worn my water.
a pair of horns.
Wow. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round. The bus is on the road, go beep 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 beep.
Oh, look here.
They would get good days to get their own car. And you notice no cars, nobody visited today.
Because it's raining.
Turn.
Bumpy. Sit it.
Wow, beautiful elder birds.
Sit down. Thank you.
Unfortunately, our tour of the game reserves is coming to an end. I hope you guys had a great time. I certainly did, and I would like to thank you guys for coming along with me this morning. Does Anybody have any more questions? If you
Yeah,
didn't see the
Lisa.
animal, we probably don't have it.
Cheese.
Yes, you in the back in the blue flag.
Jeep.
If they're gonna get no,
Bye.
no, think about your questions, please.
Say bye.
And
I
think
hope you
critically.
enjoyed it.
If you didn't see
Bye. I
it's
hope
not
you
there.
enjoyed the trip.
We do have 2 complimentary tours, which are about 10 minutes each. So there's the Nature
So-
Boy Scenic Railway and the
so everyone, this
African
was
Queen
the-
Boat Cruise.
this was
both of
the,
which are outdoors, so
Tour of
You can decide if
African
you wanna
Lion
risk
Safari.
the rain.
So today we had a school trip and it's an African Lion Safari in Hamilton. And we saw all the wild animals and now the tour is coming to an end.
It's just a little.
Aliza, say bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I hope you enjoyed the trip.
I need it. I don't